Hi everyone, this week's theory lesson we are starting a new subtopic which is material categories and their relevant properties and uses. So the first category of materials we'll be looking at is papers and boards. In this subsection we'll look at papers and boards, metals, plastics, timber, and we'll learn a very brief overview how we categorize these different materials, their specific uses and some properties. Technical principles, we will specialize into timber theory, but we need to know the basics of every single type of material. We turn to this page in your booklet and then write down the learning objective, which is I will learn how we categorize paper and board to pardon me. Fantastic. So, measured in GSM, that's grams per square meter. So the heavier something a paper or board is, versa. Anything that is under 200 GSM is paper. So any meter, that is technically classified as paper and not a board. Different types of paper that we need to know about and understand their uses. So the first one we're going to look at is bleed-proof paper. This is used for presentation drawings and posters. So the reason why it's called bleed-proof is because the ink, they will not spread out along the page. If you were to put a felt tip pen and strike a line across a normal piece, the ink will start spreading. It will start bleeding out through the paper. Bleed-proof paper doesn't allow that to happen, so it's used for high quality using lots of different art mediums. The next one is cartridge paper. This is used for got a higher GSM, and it's a bit better quality than your normal inkjet card, which is paper. These are only really used for working drawings. For us, they're only used for working drawings. The next type is probably the lowest GSM, so the lightest out of all of these examples. That is layout paper. So thin, and it's not very good high quality. And it is used for initial quick sketches. So it's paper that can be cheap. And the last one is tracing paper. So tracing paper allows us to take copy visuals. Pause the video here and make sure you've got all of that in. Fantastic. The next one is our boards. So boards, the board category, and board is anything that is over 200 GSM. So anything. And our first example is corrugated cardboard. In an exam, if you just wrote down cardboard, you would not. That is because it is corrugated. So you see on the inside, you've got this wavy pattern of thin sections. That is a corrugation of card, so it's a wavy structure. That is what makes this corrugated cardboard. Dominantly used for packaging and to protect heavy or fragile items, because the inside structure will fall in on itself and take a lot of the force and not allow much to go past its impact resistance. So it'll take the force but won't transfer the force onto whatever it's protecting. Board. Duplex board is basically cardboard that does not have that fluted center. And the main reason it's used a lot in packaging of small products is because duplex board is when you get packets of pens and the card duplex board, shoe boxes which are branded with the company logos like Adidas, pencil boxes, duplex board, because you can print the logos onto it easily. The next type is lid for the container. Foil line board is basically a thin bit of card that is card on one side with a lined on one side, and these are like exclusively used for takeaway food containers, because that acts as an insulator, so it keeps the heat in the package rather than if you would just use a normal bit of card on top with the plastic coating in the food. Next is foam core board. So foam core board is a on either side with a foam block centre. So it's thin card, then foam, easy to cut with scalpels and craft knives, and it's mainly used in model making, for interior designers, for architects, used for mounting photographs. So you know the trim around the edges in a photo frame, they can often be used. Next one is inkjet card. I have mentioned it previously. It is a card which is ideal and it's really easy to print on small scale, and often used for things like greetings cards. This is a thicker board which does not have a fluted centre. It's solid all the way through. There's no hollow section, which makes it perfect for hardback book covers because it's more durable. It won't warp and flex as easily. Or, photo album covers or book covers. That is everything in terms of paper and board that we need. Any gaps missing on your notes, please rewind the video and fill in any gaps that you missed previously. Until